Hi, this is Dorothy White with Channel 6, and we're so glad that you could join us today for Community Focus. We're going to have a very exciting time talking today to someone very near and dear to my heart. She has all kinds of things to talk about, but the main thing that we're going to talk about is the Guthrie Opportunity Center, first of all, and then lead into the wonderful fundraiser that you have coming up this weekend.
Right.
So,
Saturday is our annual fundraiser, Bourbon
Okay.
and Bubbles. It is our biggest fundraiser. So much fun. So much fun. We try to make it different every year, try to do something different every year.
What year is this?
The 8th year.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it just goes by so quick. It seems like just the other day you were having your first one.
Right. It seems like just the other day we were doing the last one.
I know.
So we have the 18 board members that are active and passionate about our demographic and our precious population that we serve. And everybody gets on board as far as supporting this, and it is a wonderful, wonderful event. So
And that is this Saturday, the
This Saturday.
13th. The 13th, and I know you sell tickets mostly ahead. So,
we do. Sold out again.
Okay.
Sold out again.
Well, I was going to say that, but I thought, I don't want to lead you into that if that's.
We are sold out again.
Okay.
Just tremendous community support. It really is amazing how many different people from around the community participate in everything we do, and specifically this event.
Right.
So.
Well, Bourbon and Bubbles, it just sounds fun to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
I know when I first heard the name of that, I thought it just couldn't be any more perfect.
Right. Something for everyone.
Well, and the bubbles part of it, to me, says this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Walking in the door, you're going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to have a good time.
We are.
So along with the many things that go with that, I know you do have an auction.
We do, and that tremendous auction. A lot of, again, community support. A lot of people coming out to offer these things, but also to purchase all of these wonderful items we have. And we'll have art that is done by our participants in the art program there for sale. That'll be pretty exciting.
Oh, that is very exciting.
They are having a great, great time. This art program focuses on education, enrichment, and employment. So they have the opportunity to learn various types of art. They can paint, they can do clay, all kinds of different things. So they have an education, enrichment, obviously, because
any kind of artwork. I don't know about you, but when I just get my hands wet, it just feels good. It just feels good.
They have the opportunity to sell their artwork. They've done it at the local fairs here, but we also have it for sale at the Go Center all the time. We have it in On the Go Foods, and we have it at Country Garden also. So their artwork is out there, and right now they're working on a particular project that are pavers that you have their mosaics and you put them in your garden.
Oh,
so
my
what a
goodness.
great way to pair the gardening program and the art
With the
program.
art.
Right.
Well, just in case, we are talking to a wide area here, so let's make sure everyone understands what the Guthrie Opportunity Center is, located at 900 Nutter Drive,
Right.
and that's right here in Bardstown. And what can you tell us about the Go Center and what's going on over there?
Yeah, it is so exciting. It's so exciting what all's going on. The building is frenetic with activity. The purpose of the Go Center, as you know, is to offer employment opportunities, and work changes lives. And
It does.
try to offer diverse opportunity for employment. So there are many jobs they can do. In fact, my husband and I started a company 2.5 years ago, Rebart Bottling, and we're housed inside the Go Center. We're a separate company, but we're housed inside the Go Center. We started out with 4 employees, and we're now up to 14 employees.
That alone is just excellent.
It's so exciting. They pick their hours, and they make a commitment to us, and we make a commitment to them. And they tease that we've got mama's rules. If you are sweet and you work hard, there is a job for you, and we will help you find your success at our company. So we started out with a bottling line, and last fall we added a dry goods line. We have 13 spices and sugars. We package for Bourbon Barrel Foods out of Louisville. We have an amazing relationship with Bourbon Barrel Foods. They're located in Butchertown and Frankfort Avenue. They have 2 locations. and they give us just every opportunity we can stand. We have a new project that's coming on that is just based out of creativity, and he just threw it at us and said, "Here, you want to try it?" And we were, "Yeah, always,
Yes,
always, whatever
yes.
you got, throw it at us. We want it."
Well, that's
So-
what I love is your enthusiasm. You have brought in so much to this program. I know back when we were on the Communicare board and going through a lot of the process to make the Go Center be the success that you've brought it to today, it's just every little step has taken it along the way.
It's amazing.
And you couldn't do that without the community support, but also, I'm sorry, but you need someone with a lot of energy and a lot of a go behind that to make everything
We
work
have
out.
18 board members
Okay.
that are passionate and high energy and committed. They're passionate about the vision, and that is to provide diverse opportunity for each one of these people that want to work in the community, work at the Go Center, work in the garden program, work at Country Garden. There is so much, and please work at Rebart Bottling. You know,
Are you
That's the
looking
best
really
of it.
to hire
Always,
someone?
always,
Oh my gosh.
always. Yeah,
I'm going to remember
yeah.
that because truly, because we do go so many different places and talk to people, that there is a lot of opportunity out there. And anyone that wants a job, there's a job for you here in Bardstown. If
You
there
really
is,
are. And
there-
this
well,
pro-
Nelson County.
Yes, and our population of special needs adults are so committed to what they do. We're always looking for contracts for them to do work there. Of course, Rebart's always looking for contracts.
Okay,
We're always looking
okay.
for people. But at Christmas, it was funny. I asked them, "What do you guys want for Christmas?"
Yeah.
And they said, "Well, will you get us T-shirts that say Rebart Bottling on them?"
Oh my gosh.
And now hiring on the back, and that's what they wanted. So it was so cute. It was so cute, and we, the business grows, and we work on
does.
efficiencies, and we do all these things, and they're interested in having more people feel like they do. They want more individuals to come into Rebart, into the workshop, to come there and to feel like they feel, and that is respected and treated kindly.
Right.
And it's really amazing. It is amazing.
It's a tremendous program, and I know for many, many years, even back when I worked at Tower Automotive, that was my first exposure to them. In fact, Dick Heaton met with me and showed me around the place and some of the work that we were going to place there, and it's just grown so far beyond that.
Oh, it
That
has,
was
yeah.
just little tiny baby steps. Well, we've been here 21 years this summer, and so when we first moved here, that was one of the first projects that they gave me, was that we needed to outsource some of this work.
Right.
So if you have some work at whatever kind of business that you're doing, and you may want some folks to help you out, it sounds like you've got a pretty good staff there that might
Oh,
want to
wow.
grow and take that to the next level.
They really have, and we have new leadership at the foundation that is helping everybody. We have new leadership as far as the workshop is concerned. There at Communicare, we have a new supervisor there, Sherry Lutz. She's doing an amazing job. Rick McKay is the new CEO. He's amazing. Cindy Hutchins, wow, what a gift!
But you know, I have known Cindy for a long time too. And when Cindy and I first sat down, I mean, years ago, and we were talking about where she was at, what she was going to do, because she really wanted to get back to this area, that was the absolutely perfect match.
She's so amazing. She is amazing.
But this is her treasure. she doesn't do it. It's work, and it is a job. Obviously, there's a lot of work included in anything like this.
Yeah.
But it comes from the bottom of her heart, and she does every day with love and enjoys what she's doing, and that really shows.
It really does. She is so passionate to get to know these people and to see what their goals are. And that's what we're all about. The foundation and Communicare, it's what we're all about. And Rebart, of course, is finding out what their goals are and helping them find success in whatever area it is they want success.
So if you're sitting down with an individual to see kind of what they would like to see in the future, what kind of jobs interest them, how do you determine that? I mean, if it's something that matches with what you're doing, do you have like a counselor that works with them, or do you work with them individually?
Actually, you do a plan of care every year, and every single year,
okay.
and it includes their goals, where they want to be in a year, where they want to be long term, what they're interested in. they might say, well, I'm interested in this. And so we let them try out. We have a program called Go to Discovery. And what we do are take high school graduates, they can be junior, senior in high school graduates, and they've gone through the program. And then they come to us and say, I'm interested in working in a restaurant. Well, there's a lot of jobs in a restaurant. So the Go to Discovery program puts them in a quick serve type restaurant. We have relationships, again, all over the community. We are so, so fortunate. Again, community support.
Yeah.
In so many different facets. We're very, very lucky in that respect. And specifically, Zaxby's for this kind of thing. So they go there. They go to Save a Lot. They would say, well, I'd like to work in a grocery store. Okay, well, let's try Save a Lot.
Right.
So, you know, Communicare has relationships all over the town. The foundation has relationships all over town. And so it gives them the opportunity to actually try it out. Boone's Butcher Shop, oh my word. They're so generous to our program. Well, they're generous to the whole community.
They are.
Specifically to our program, plural, all of our programs. They're so generous. But we have participants that go down there and work, try it out and see. So we actually have 2 working there now.
That's just such good exposure for them to the community to see all the different facets of it. Kind of reminds me of that leadership program that they take folks through, where you get to see different opportunities.
Right. Leadership in Nelson County.
So many people that really are from here had never been through the program. I went through it with Susan Elmore, and she's been here all her life and had never had the opportunity to see some of the amazing things. She said, you get so busy with your hustle bustle life and the day-to-day that you don't have an appreciation maybe for some of these things.
Yes.
But,
well, I have to tell you, my son, Adam, runs our bottling line. And
oh my gosh.
Yes. So
how proud are you?
Oh, so, I'm not a proud mom at all. Yeah, no, not at all. But he runs our bottling line, and then sweet Anna, Anna runs our dry goods, and she will soon be my daughter-in-law. So I'm really thrilled about that. So
congratulations! My gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Our family's growing by leaps and bounds, but it's so wonderful to work daily with our children. But my point was going to be that Adam went through leadership in Nelson County last year.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He was telling me all kinds of things.
I know.
I know. You know, from him just moving to he was in the Marine Corps. So when he came back, he started working for us at Repart Bottling. And so he did leadership in Nelson County last year, and Anna's doing it this year. And what great young leaders.
Oh, my goodness.
The whole group, everybody that I've met out of LNC has just been fantastic. What a great program.
It's interesting you say that. I was kind of going through some things the other night, and I found someone had given me the very first folder that had the first group of leaderships that started in that program, and it was just incredible because they're all 29, 20, and now they're all older.
Not 29.
Well, Bill Conway was in there. I'm trying to remember some of the people.
Kim Houston was in it.
Kim Houston was in it. Jeff Eves, and just some of the folks that I was familiar with, and it was just so fun to see just how far. You know, if we had to sit back and pick our leaders, that was a good way to do it.
Right.
Because that program has just grown and grown over the years, as yours has.
Oh my goodness.
With the Go Center.
It really has. When my son Jacob graduated from Bardstown School, they told me about this program, and he tried it out. It was fantastic. They Jacob's experience has really changed our lives. I'm so thankful for what goes on in that building every day. He started in that program, and it is grown. I mean, you say leaps and bounds, but I mean exponentially it's grown. He started in the workshop. He worked in the community, but he really just felt more comfortable being in the workshop. That's where he's comfortable. Not everybody is.
But he does so many things within the workshop. I know the day that we were in the garden area, and we were just talking about that too. What's going on? Let's talk about that garden area.
Yes. Well, I have to say, every project we have, I consider it a passion project. And I say it every time. But, Jacob was saying, he wants a garden. So he's constantly, Mom, When do I get a garden? Mom, when do I get a garden? Mom, are you busy? Get busy on this program, you know? And so we did. We got busy, and it was through so many people coming together to make it work. We had the art program. The art program we started 2 years ago. And I have to say my aunt is running that program right now through Sally. Sally runs it with her. So many, and it's a volunteer. It's run by volunteers.
This entire program is, I want to say 90%, maybe even more than that. There are very few, and some people don't realize this, there's very, very few paid employees that participate in that. Let's just say 90% for just, you know, to throw a number out there, but to be able to support the programs that you have done, to put on an event like this with 90% volunteers, I mean, that just is incredible. The quality is what I have noticed over the years. It's just, I've had some of the tomatoes, so I know just how good
they are. Well, we were so fortunate. We just hired Eric Garris, and he is now in charge of our gardening program, and he was out weeding this morning. He and Jacob were out weeding this morning and working there, and it was so exciting. And his enthusiasm, his passion, coupled with, you know, he's meeting our participants. He's not worked with them closely before, but he's doing a beautiful job, just beautiful. And so he's heading up the brand new greenhouse. They're pouring. Last year at Bourbon and Bubbles, we had a specific ask for the greenhouse. We had Jeeps for Joy gave a ton of money to support this program specifically. They wanted to support this particular program. Of course, I was thrilled, and Jacob was even more thrilled.
Because you were finally going in the right direction.
Yeah, right. I was finally getting something done for him. So yes. But they're actually pouring concrete right now for the greenhouse. So that is actually happening, and it's so important for the community to see.
It is.
We asked for this thing, and the community came through, and here we are. You're going to actually see a big greenhouse out there. And
oh my goodness.
So this year, the ask will be for the art program. So again, education, enrichment, and employment, that's what it's all about. And this art program will be just that also. So that's going to grow. Again, another passion project. So.
Well, I love though the garden, the country garden looks like it's going to be an area.
Oh my heavens, what a wonderful, the Dickie and Clarissa, what a gift, what a gift, what a generous gift, what a great opportunity for our population to be served. Jacob works there also.
Is there anywhere Jacob doesn't work? Because I have seen him. Truly, every time I go, he's in. He was out in the garden weeding that morning that we were there. He was working in the kitchen one day, and I mean, he just, you know, he's
everywhere.
He's a hard worker, and I think the thing is, in so many cases, obviously he's doing what he enjoys doing, but it also shows that he is diverse in what he has to offer and what he brings to the table, and that's what you've done for these folks. They just. Everyone likes to feel valued and feel like they have something to bring to the table that they're going to make better. And he obviously is feeling that. Oh,
he really does. And he works at Rebart Bottling. He works there from 8 to 2. And he told me, he said, I know I'm really important to the success of this company, so I'll work at Country Garden after that. So he works at Rebart Bottling during the day, then he goes to Country Garden in the afternoon and works there, and is just so excited, and to see him come alive. He's autistic and quiet and to himself, but when he gets to Country Garden or he works at the gardening program with Eric out in place, he comes alive. He just comes alive, and you see him thrive, and that's what every parent wants for their child. And I want other parents.
When you see that joy that is on their face, and I know we've talked about this before, but you know, a lot of people don't realize that this might be the first time that they've had a paycheck, that they've had someone say, you're a worthwhile person, we want to reward you for the job that you've done. And obviously it's coming back just over and over again to them, and as well as the community is being paid back too.
Well, I know we have 2 other participants right now. One of them is doing pre and post production checklists. She does our inventories, so she's completely capable, and she's comfortable, and she wants to be there, and she wants to grow. And she said, I want to grow. I want to do more. So she was going to leave us and go out into the community. And I said, well, that's fantastic, but do you really want to go somewhere else, or do you want to grow here?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So she now does the pre and post production checklist. She, we do a lot of peer training. So one of our participants that's worked for us for a while will train one of the new ones coming in.
Okay.
So we do a lot of peer-to-peer training in with the inventory, with what we have to do, what do we have to do to set up, what do we have to do to clean up, what do we have to do to get this going.
Oh, that's
And
so
just
great.
within the last month, we have had such tremendous success with them actually running the lines. So we can step back, and we've trained them, we've shown them how to do it, and now they do it. And that is real success because they are doing it. We're not doing it.
They are the future.
Yep.
And when you
Yes.
bring these people at any age, really, and take them to the next level, take them to the point where they are comfortable, but yet thriving and looking for the next step
Right.
to take,
Right.
that is just fantastic.
I
You've
love
given
when
them a wonderful future.
They come to us and hold us accountable. And I just love that. I love that. And they'll come to me and say, we want this. I'm like, well, okay, you get it. So they call it Mama's rules. You know, you
But
get it.
when they see the result that you have done and what you've done in the past and what you're looking forward to in the future,
Yeah.
that's what gives them goals and makes them want to reach a little higher and work a little harder too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
We talk a lot about working hard and saving money to get the things you want. And, you know, their lives are no different than anybody else's. They want to go on vacation. They want
sure.
a new sweater.
I saw
They want
Disneyland. I saw Disneyland. It looked like you were having a ball.
Oh, we did. We have a great time, and that's Jacob. That he saves up for trips. He loves experiences. So we go to Disney every year. He saves up, and it's his trip. So it's a big family vacation, and it gets bigger every year.
Does it?
It
Well,
really
it sounds
does.
like your family and just all the projects that you have going on, whoever we is, whatever you have
That's
to be
a lot of
working on
people.
at this time. We've just enjoyed so much chatting about this. Again, this is this Saturday at the Guthrie Opportunity Center, and that is called Bourbon and Bubbles, and what a fun event that is.
It is so much fun.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience and just kind of maybe make them aware of that we didn't touch on?
Oh, please, if you have somebody in your life that has special needs, please reach out and let's help them find success. We have a lot of people in this community that we'd love to serve that we're not serving currently in whatever form or fashion to find success for everybody.
Well, that's certainly our goal, and it is our goal with Community Focus here at Channel 6 to make sure that the public is aware of all the wonderful things going on here in Nelson County. So thank you so much, Renee,
Thank
for
you.
joining me today.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time on Community Focus.